We are just getting some new findings in the investigation into where a deluge of racist text messages are coming from. The recipients, as young as middle school. Those messages largely target Black Americans and warn them to prepare for a return to slavery. The FBI and law enforcement in at least 24 states, including Louisiana, are investigating. Right now, I'm joined by Louisiana's Attorney General, Liz Murrill, among those who are looking into this. So I understand you have at least some preliminary findings in your investigation. What can you tell us?
Well, we have some information that these text messages are being routed through a virtual private network server that's located in Poland. So, you know, that doesn't tell us where the person is or the group or the organization is that's actually pushing them out. It could be from the basement of a small town in Louisiana, or it could be coming from Bangladesh. We don't know that yet.
So tell me about what you folks are doing and what kind of cooperation. As I said, there are at least 24 different states now. I think initially they were saying maybe these were received in 10 states. Now it's up to 24 or 25. Who are you talking to? Who are your investigators cooperating with?
Well, of course, we are talking to the FBI. It is a national problem, not just a state problem that's limited to Louisiana. I can tell you it's not just text messages. I received one of these directly to my personal email just this morning. So they are going out fairly broadly. It is very much, it looks a lot like a phishing scam, and there is what appears to be a hyperlink in it. So we really want to caution people not to click on it. Delete it. You can report it to your to your attorney general if you're in another state, or to us in our state, and you can report it to the FBI. But we are all trying to get to the heart of it and figure out where they're coming from. But it behaves like a phishing scam. It can get into your network and perpetuate itself through your network.
And it also has had a real impact on people, the emotion that comes from getting something like this, the fear that it engenders. I wonder if you had an opportunity to talk to anyone else, particularly Black Americans, Black Louisianans, and what impact you're seeing or hearing about.
You know, I haven't had that conversation with, I think that, you know, I received one of them. They're vile. They're racist. They are certainly not from any official source, and I think every official that has seen them or heard about this has condemned them. So, you know, our main message right now is not to be victimized, because we don't know whether it is some kind of phishing scam. It does appear to be a hyperlink in it, so we don't want people to click on it. And we would just urge people to delete them. You know, they are intended to be offensive. They are intended to be divisive, and we need to reject all of that.
What went through your mind when you saw that you got an email like this?
You know, I was surprised that it was in my email box. I mean, I don't think that any of us know exactly how they access these locations. Some people get them through their telephones, which it feels very personal when that happens. You know, I think that when you see something that lands in your text message box, you're used to texting back and forth with people that you know, or that you have some familiarity with, and then this comes through. And so you wonder, you know, how did they get my phone number? And I think you feel the same way when it comes into your personal email box, like it did for me. But I think there are a lot of ways that they can access this particular kind of information. They can also piggyback on other people's networks and email lists. The text messaging specifically, in our opinion, is coming through an email server. So it is really an email. It's just coming through your phone and your text messages, but it's coming through an email server. Then that's so it's also coming through people's email boxes. But it's offensive.
Yeah, I was just going to say we have literally just 30 seconds left, but you know how sophisticated some of these folks can be. They route through, as you point out, they can route through servers all over the world. What is your level of belief that someone, whether it's the FBI or anyone else investigating, will get to the bottom of this?
You know, it's hard to say. We are going to try and continue to investigate and figure out where they're originating from. We have been very successful in chasing a lot of criminal activity that occurs in the dark web. And so I actually have a fairly high degree of confidence that we will eventually find out where these are coming from. But it's, you know, like a lot of scams, you're right. They can be routed through a lot of different pathways. This one is mainly appears to be intended to offend people. And at this point, we aren't sure whether it has more nefarious effects. But that's why we're saying don't click on it.
Well, it is vile, and I hope someone gets to the bottom of it. Louisiana Attorney General Liz Murrill, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us.